Good morning, everybody, here from the beautiful country of Malaysia. We are staying here in Kuala Lumpur. We came in yesterday and didn't really get to do a lot of filming for vlogging, but we were able to do a lot of cool stuff around the city. My really good friend Willie is hosting us, and he did a good job of showing us around some of the main highlights to see really good sights of the city at night. Just get a really good first impression of Kuala Lumpur. But today we're going to go a little bit outside of the city to an area called the Genting Highlands, which he's told me a little bit about, but I'm excited for him to show us around and just do another adventure for day 2 here in Malaysia. Again, we start off in Singapore, had a great time there, and just a little bit north to Kuala Lumpur. But anyway, let's continue our Malaysian travel journey. First time in Southeast Asia, loving it so far.
The Genting Highlands are about an hour drive from Kuala Lumpur, where we started to leave the city and pass through some beautiful green lush mountain scenery. Our first stop on our journey was the Genting Highlands Premium Outlets, which is a massive outdoor shopping center that we quickly checked out, but we wanted to make it to our next stop, which is actually going to be these glass floor gondolas that take you up the mountains, deeper into the Genting Highlands.
How cool. It's like we're floating.
Taking these gondolas up the mountain was such a fun journey and provided quite breathtaking views before we reached our next destination.
Here we're at the Chin Swee Temples on our way in the Genting Highlands. We took the cable car up to the top and it is so cool. Right now we're climbing this little passageway, like exploring a little bit of a temple on the highland, mountainy, cloudy areas in Malaysia. It feels so mysterious and ambient. And there's a little waterfall too.
This little waterfall was quite beautiful and relaxing, but it was cool to see the Monkey King and a lot of his little monkey minions hanging around the waterfall. However, our attention was quickly stolen by the picturesque Chin Swee Pagoda, a massive 9-story pagoda structure right in the middle of the Chin Swee Temple area. However, we went on to discover and explore more of the Chin Swee cave system, including these amazing views that we got over the mountains and some of the rest of the temple structure right beneath us. We then continued to follow the walking path along this ridge that's like embedded into the side of the mountain, which also had cool little figurines and statues that we would see a lot more of in great detail later. But the walking path was extremely beautiful and had that Chinese influence, and even has this Guan Yin statue, which symbolizes mercy and compassion. It was really cool and beautiful. It would not be as beautiful as what we're going to show you in just a second here, but we also took in the views of the Sky Terrace right below us, and you could see why it is called that.
It is so cool here, everybody. It's a massive plaza. We just did the Journey to Enlightenment, which was teaching a little bit about the hells in the Chinese Buddhist religion.
So as the name implies, the 10 Chambers of Hell was a really cool, interesting place to explore, but maybe not a very happy and positive, pleasant one. So this 10 Chambers of Hell path shows what will happen to you under the Buddhist or Chinese Buddhist beliefs if you are a sinful and bad person. And it shows you in great detail the suffering and punishment that you might receive, which was very vivid and honestly quite unbelievable in some of these cases.
I feel bad for these people, and then I realized they did bad things. Definitely see other people are Buddhists, you're scared of dying, and it looked pretty gruesome and explicit just from doing some certain crimes and stuff.
After seeing countless things that were quite cruel, we saw something that was absolutely magnificent. This is the Chin Swee Temple's massive statue of Buddha. It is a crazy 15 meters tall, and it is beautiful. It is so gorgeous to see, especially when it's shrouded by the green plants around it.
Anyway, it's a really pretty open plaza with views in the gorgeous mountain behind us, which is green and lush, and lots of different temples, Chinese architectural touches. Super cool area here in the Highlands here, Genting Highlands.
We then walked to the edge of the temple to soak in the views for one last time. It's so green and lush and mysterious in the Genting Highlands, but then we were going to get literally soaked ourselves because it started pouring down rain, but luckily in Malaysia, it doesn't rain forever.
These are the caves. I know.
We then went back on the glass floor gondolas, not to go back down and leave the Genting Highlands, because we had one more final stop awaiting us at the top.
Let's see the buildings now. It's like its own little town up here.
And here is our final stop, the Resorts World Genting, the ultimate entertainment center at the Genting Highlands, including like gambling casinos, resorts, shopping, whatever you want. But even more importantly, it had food, because we were pretty famished at this point. So we went to I Love You, where they serve Chinese and Malay food, specifically specializing in youtiao, which is a delicious fried dough where you dip in some warm soy milk. Oh my, I loved this, guys. I also loved the light show. It was so glamorous and sort of futuristic and really cool, because you can see that girl kind of like directing the lights up and down, which was quite a magnificent sight to see. But my friend really wanted to gamble, which wasn't so much of our thing, so we went on to explore the rest of the resort, where we saw this pretty incredible light show and dance on display. So yeah, our moves aren't quite as good, but thanks for watching our first video and day in Malaysia. I love this country, and there will be so much more coming soon from Malaysia. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peace.